Good afternoon, everybody. I'm DW Pastor Barry. My brain feels tired, but my body is like, go, go, go. So, I have been very busy today, doing various things. I'm hoping to get some reading in later today. And for now, just for a little while, maybe 10 minutes of your day, you're going to spend it here with me if you're watching the video. I sincerely hope that people who start watching the videos don't stop and swipe to something else. I mean, if you're going to take the time to watch me for a minute, let's watch it all. Maybe you'll learn something new. Maybe you'll be encouraged. That's what I'm all about. Turn to Matthew chapter 7. That's where we're going to be reading today. We're doing this little book here. So my hand is pretty much the same size as this book. 5 minutes of your day. 5-minute devotional, and then I take the other 5 minutes of your day. Time is precious. There used to be a time when I would do 45-minute to 1-hour videos. I don't think most people could pay attention for that unless it was a specific teaching video that was very enthralling or something that could suck and pull you in so you'd want to learn more. Maybe in the future I'll have videos like that. I do have some spiritual warfare videos, a 12-part series. You can go to my spiritual warfare YouTube channel, DW Pastor Barry, Spiritual Warfare. You'll find it there. I have the main YouTube channel, and then I have this one that you're watching on right now. You might be watching on Facebook, but if you're on YouTube, this is the devotional channel, and I welcome you to it. Please do hit the subscribe button if you haven't, and follow along, because I got endless videos to come. I have almost 2,000 videos posted now, and they'll just keep coming until I get busy doing something else one day. This is day 342. There. It's entitled, How to Treat Others, A Simple Rule of Thumb. Recently, I've been having to remind people what Jesus said, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. A lot of people say, I don't know why so-and-so did that to me. And then I might ask, well, are you doing it to them? Well, yeah, but they're not supposed to do it back. You reap what you sow, right? Just a rule of thumb. The message book again. Whoever the author of this book was, they should never have put the message book. I don't call it a Bible. It's a book. They shouldn't have been using it, but that's why I read again in my version, modern English version. I was doing King James as of late, but I switched back over. I'm starting to miss the modern English version for these devotional videos. Matthew 7:12 says in this terrible translation of the Bible, here is a simple rule of thumb for behavior. Ask yourself what you want people to do for you, then grab the initiative and do it for them. Add up God's law and prophets, and this is what you get. Yeah, that's all I'll say on that matter. Let's read a real Bible now. Matthew chapter 7. Let's go from verse 1 to 12. We'll get 12 scriptures under our belts for this thing. Verse 1. Judge not, that you be not judged. I like to say this. I used to be an alcoholic, so I know. That's the drunk's favorite Bible verse. Judge not, lest you be judged. And then I like to tell them, I'll read the next verse. For, he's saying, when you do judge, for with what judgment you judge, you will be judged, and with what measure you use, it will be measured again for you. Depending on the way you're judging a person, no matter what it is, that judgment will come back on you. If you give a righteous judgment of a person's behavior or conduct, hopefully you're not judging their heart, but you can pretty much tell when a person is very lost and don't have Jesus. But use righteous judgment and that'll come back to you. Verse 3, and why do you see the speck that is in your brother's eye, but do not consider the plank that is in your own eye? Or how will you say to your brother, let me pull the speck out of your eye, when a log is in your own eye? You hypocrite, first take the plank out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to take the speck out of your brother's eye. See, Jesus didn't say you can never judge and you can never tell anybody else that they're doing wrong. He said, take care of yourself first. Make sure you are walking holy. You are walking righteous first. And then when you are, which means you're not walking in habitual sin, I'm going to get a little bit comfortable here. Tired of holding my legs up. When you get out of your habitual sin, hopefully when you sin, it's only in ignorance, if you do. But get out of your habitual sin, and then you have the right to point out in the brethren when something is wrong. Because if you have something they can throw back in your face, then your word means nothing. You have to be walking right first before you can make a judgment call on the behavior of someone else. But it is possible. It's not impossible. Do not give what is holy to dogs, nor throw your pearls before swine, lest they trample them underneath their feet and turn around and attack you. Ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and it will be opened to you. For everyone who asks receives, and he who seeks finds, and to him who knocks it will be opened. What man is there among you who, if his son asks for bread, will give him a stone? Or if he asks for a fish, will he give him a snake? If you then, being evil, know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your Father who is in heaven give good things to those who ask him? Therefore, everything you would like men to do to you, do also to them, for this is the law and the prophets. And that's the key verse of what we're doing here today. How to treat others, a simple rule of thumb. That's what this one's called. Would you like to make the world a better place? Hopefully your answer is yes. If so, you can start by practicing the golden rule. Is the golden rule your rule? Or is it just another Bible verse that goes in one ear and out the other? Jesus made himself perfectly clear. He instructed you to treat other people in the same way that you want to be treated. But sometimes, especially when you're feeling the pressures of everyday living, obeying the golden rule can seem like an impossible task, but it's not. So if you want to know how to treat other people, ask the person you see every time you look into the mirror. The answer you receive will tell you exactly what to do. Very simple. If you don't want someone else doing something to you, do not do it to them. If you don't want people bashing you on your social media, don't do it to them. I know these things can sometimes happen even if you don't do it to others, but it's a principle that must be followed. Fanny Crosby is quoted as saying, "Our lives, we are told, are but fleeting at best. Like roses, they fade and decay. Then let us do good while the present is ours, be useful as long as we can stay." St. Francis of Assisi wrote or said, "It is wrong for anyone to be anxious to receive more from his neighbor than he himself is willing to give to God." There's some food for thought for you. And I sincerely do believe that if you follow this golden rule, life will be better. The next time you want to say something that's not nice, something unkind, I try to be, if I'm going to criticize, I try to be constructive. It's called constructive criticism. If I criticize someone, I try to be uplifting and do it in an uplifting way. I don't try to tear people down. I don't do that. I'm an uplifter. I'm a comforter and exhorter. That's my calling. Part of my calling as well is to teach, do spiritual warfare at the front lines. And so I don't like to tear people down. If the Lord tells you to tell someone something and that tears them down a notch because they need it, then so be it. But I'm saying in your flesh, don't attack others and tear people down. If it's by the Spirit of God and it's a word of exhortation, maybe in some way it'll bring them comfort, but maybe it will humble them because that's what they need. That's Tristan's cat right there. That's Marley the cat. I don't think she's ever been in a video on her own before. There's the kitchen back there. This is a new angle. I'm kind of trying it, putting this little tripod thing, putting it higher and getting a view down instead of a view down coming up. I must say it makes me look better anyway. Thank God for that. Oh, there goes Judah the cat. We got both cats on the video. How about that? As you can see, it's always busy around here. I will let you guys go. God bless you. Hope you enjoyed this. Share it around. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't done that yet. And I'll see you in the next Fast Break Devotional.